Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 51 of F1 Manager 22 here with Mercedes. As you all know, we got some work to do. Problem is, Spanish Grand Prix is up next, but we don't have any new upgrades coming to the car until after Spain, ahead of Monaco. So we're going to just move ahead in here a little bit. Do some new chassis built, that's very good. Just going to keep moving forward. Got a facility upgrade. What? We need to build some more? Okay, we'll build some more. That's fine. I don't think we have new ones being developed right now anyway. Alright, the factory's also been improved. That's also very good. So we are just ahead of the Spanish Grand Prix. Go ahead and set our performance targets. I'll probably wait here until we see where we are compared to the rest of the grid. So, handling-wise, kind of losing it a little bit. Again, brake cooling, about midfield now, 13th. We do want more work done there. Do need to improve the top speed of the car, but we also got to be wary of where we are handling-wise. Yeah, I mean, we still have a really good handling race car, but not a lot of high-speed corners here, so not really going to work to our advantage. Oh well. Let's go back to setting our targets here. Qualifying position. I'll go for 5th place. Won't get that much, but that's alright. Alright, here we go. Off to Barcelona for the Spanish Grand Prix. We are all wrapped up with Q1 here at Catalunya, and surprise, it's actually Red Bull at the top of the end of Q1. Verstappen over Alonso, Gasly, George up there in P4. Bit surprising, pace hasn't been there with either car this weekend. But we're faster than the Ferraris. Nyck's down P10. Valtteri Bottas has a grid penalty this week for a collision caused in practice that also took out a Ferrari and a Williams. Eliminated there. Got Alex Albon. As Tsunoda makes it into Q2. I'm telling you, Williams getting a little bit better, especially with Tsunoda. Got the AlphaTauri of Vettel being eliminated, both Astons and the Haas of Nyck Latifi. And Q2 got a little bit closer to the top. Verstappen leading the way actually with an identical lap time to what he had in Q1, but George up there in P2, faster than both Alfa Romeos and faster than the Ferraris. Nyck slapped on a new set of soft tires, which I didn't want to do, and we didn't do with George, and you'll see why here in a little bit, but Nyck's in P8 on the grid, ahead of both Alpines, eliminated there, both McLarens, the Haas of Magnussen, Williams with Tsunoda, and the AlphaTauri of Lance Stroll. Off to the final flyer in Q3. So we're saving more sets of softs in the pits. Again, this is going to benefit us strategy-wise because we're expecting a 2-stopper here this weekend. Especially with the overall time considerations of each tire. But a bit of a surprise. Verstappen currently P8. I'm sure he's going to improve his... Really? So Nyck goes a little wide. And again, I know you guys have mentioned it in the comments a lot, there is a contingency plan if Nyck keeps having issues. I just want to see how the car does once we get the new upgrades on and the brake cooling's okay, which should improve everyone's ability to stay on the track. Because George has his issues from time to time as well, and his smoothness and everything, accuracy, control, and all that, much better than Nyck's. But there's a contingency plan if Nyck does keep screwing up though, so stay tuned for that, but hopefully it improves. Because we're just trying to improve the team's financial fortunes here. Anyways, bit of a surprise. Gasly fastest over Leclerc and Alonso. Got George completing his lap now. He's going to jump up to P2. Really good lap as Verstappen goes to the top of the board. Nyck's going to stay in P8. But pretty happy with everything where it's at. Faster than the Alfa Romeo Gasly. That's pretty good. Don't think Leclerc and Alonso and Verstappen go for another lap. So we'll call it here as Nyck falls to P9. Alright, so a couple strategies at play here. We're going with something a bit different here for George. And I think it's because we got a couple really good compounds here. Oop, hang on. So starting compound going to be a little bit weaker with the tires we have in the pits. Is there a way we can see what tires we have? Let's see. Yes, so George, we got, you know, one new set. Actually, we got 2 fresh sets to play with, so I'm not sure why the 81 is really there. Interesting. Okay. So, should be fine there. Okay, can't really push on the pace. Oop. Oop. No, probably don't want to mess with that too much, so that should be fine like that. Nyck playing a bit more conservative. We did save a set of mediums in the pits, so going to extend these a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Alright, so medium, medium, soft for Nyck. George, soft, medium, soft. Hopefully it should work out. Let's see, might want to actually pull this back just a smidge. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, here we go. Ready to go for the Spanish Grand Prix.
One of the oldest races
Gonna be a
on
dry
the Formula
day
1
today.
calendar.
Very
This
good.
is the Spanish Grand Prix.
Off we go. Not going to push from the get-go. Actually, maybe we can push on the fuel from the get-go.
And think about less lifting coast.
Let's see what everyone's doing here. Strategy-wise, bit of a split decision. A couple people starting on the hards, actually, as there goes George. Leading from the get-go. Got Leclerc on the soft tire. Verstappen, Gasly on the medium tire. Perez, Alonso soft. Sainz medium. Ricardo soft. De Vries medium.
Awesome job, mate.
Ocon soft. Interested by these guys, both McLarens, the Magnussen, jeez, and Stroll on the hard tire. Bit interesting there. George trying, or Nyck trying to fight back. He's back up to P9, very good. Some of these guys are kind of on scuffs. I mean, we got fresh set softs with George. Leclerc's on scuffs. Bit interesting there. Just keep fighting ahead. See if we get ahead as quickly as we can. Eventually go back to conserve a little bit on the tires. Nyck probably don't need a push on the fuel. He's going to be stuck in traffic anyway.
Lift and coast.
They don't need to really conserve on the tires, as both will have plenty on tread at the very end. Just trying to get George as quickly in front as we can. That's good on the straight, so they're going to claw up there, but pretty good in the cornering. Let's actually go ahead and deploy a little bit of the ERS, see if we get forward a little bit more. Get out of the DRS range from the get-go. Big straight here, see if we can use a little bit more. Okay, decently happy about our pace right now. DRS enabled.
DRS has been enabled.
Let's keep it up. Got Nyck trying to make a pass. He's going to do it around signs there. See if he could get the tires to hook up with the ERS. That's P8, very good. See if we go push a little bit more, go catch Ricardo. And catch Alfa Romeos, who, interestingly enough, are sitting there P5, P6. I thought they'd be up there towards the front right now. Looking sporty, might challenge Ricardo here. Getting close, see if he can pull out for a pass. We're a little low in energy, go back to neutral there, but challenging. Leclerc and Verstappen still fighting for P2. Which allows him to jet away with George a little bit more, whose lead currently up to about 2.5 seconds, 2.25 seconds. So not all bad right now. Got Nyck still trying to work again around Ricardo, who was losing touch to the Alfa Romeos a little bit. Don't have much battery to play with here, so we just got him set to push on the fuel some more. See if we just get up to him that way. Meanwhile, George up front, lead now over 4 seconds. Verstappen still fighting with Leclerc. Leclerc's going to have to come in early again, but with the soft tire scuffs he's on, as well as Perez. Don't want Leclerc or Perez to get much of an undercut on us, even though they do have some distance to make up. Obviously got a fresh set of mediums to the pits, so will they. Pit window's going to open in 5 laps. Could short pit ourselves, but might just have to react to whatever the Ferrari and that second Red Bull do. Getting close there. Problem is our DRS speed's not that great either. Open the rear wing. Once that comes out ahead, Monaco will help us a little bit. Extra George might want to push on the fuel a little bit more. See if we can extend that lead even more. It's getting close. See if we can try another overtake.
Press overtake.
Copy.
Make a pretty sporty move on that car, looking down the right side. Come on. No, not gonna get there. Might try it. That was probably our chance there. Oh, hang on, hang on. Looking down the right side again. He's got wheel inside. Shake him, come on. We can get the DRS 2 now. No, no, had to back out of it. He's tried though. Probably gonna have to harvest some battery back in.
So just charge that pack.
Oh, okay.
Alright, pit window's now open for George. Just be mindful when these guys pit, Leclerc, Perez, Alonso, and Ricardo. Not as scared about Alonso and Ricardo, that's for sure, but Leclerc and Perez, trying to hope they don't get a jump on us into the pit lane. Or if they do, we'll react to them pretty quick here. Still over 5-second lead. So again, even if they try the undercut, it's going to be a little bit until they actually get up to us. Sit tight for this lap. Again, go and wait and see what they do. Well, looks like Nyck finally did it. Let's scrap him with Ricardo. Coming to the line, up to P7 there, and keeps DRS up. So it took a while. I think
That was a big
Ricardo's
moment.
softs finally fallen off there. As Joe Guan Yu finally coming in the pits. He was on the soft, so people are probably going to start pitting here. This is actually going to be our optimal lap to bring in George. So you know what? Well, we just kind of stay on strategy here. Fresh set mediums. There you go.
So box. Yes, box.
Looks like Joe's onto the mediums. That was expected with that strategy. Ricardo falling off, catching up to Alonso now. Should see the cars with soft start to pit. Here comes George into the pit lane. See if any of the other cars is up front. Yeah, Leclerc coming in. No one else though. Gasly and Leclerc's, or Gasly and Perez staying out. Medium tires going on 2.6. Oh, we're held up. It's going to be unsafe release right into the way of the Ferrari, so that's going to hurt us.
And think about less lifting coast.
Don't really want to go aggressive. I want to get within DRS range of Alonso.
Push.
Copy.
Ooh, someone went wide. Who was that?
Got a car stopped on track.
No, historically, we have not had safety cars here as Ricardo
Let's take a closer
crashes.
look. Daniel
Those softs are
Ricciardo
completely
involved here.
gone. We didn't take us out with them. Go straight.
And that's an
Big
off.
hit for the Alpine.
And
At least we're up with Alonso. As with us having to wait ahead of Leclerc, the lead over him cut to about 3.5 seconds.
Increase in lifting coast just a little.
Gonna burn a little bit of energy with George. See how much time we could take out of Verstappen before he comes in the pits. It's Perez Alonso now coming in. This pit window now opening for Nyck. Maybe bring him in before 25, maybe next lap or two here. Let's go. Here comes George flying down front straight, easily passes all those guys. Extending our lead over Leclerc. Let's go ahead and push on the fuel again.
Reduce lift and coast. Copy.
It kind of finding a nice little place. No DRS help at the moment as Gasly's 2 seconds up the road, but Sainz 2.5 back. And window is open for Nyck, but not coming in this lap, perhaps the next. It's kind of split in half here. Verstappen coming in the pits with Gasly. So yeah, definitely bringing in Nyck to the next lap. Let's see what these two do. Another set mediums going on for both. So I take it they're both on the medium, soft. Now, question is, are these mediums are going to be on? Are these going to be scuffs or what? Nyck, you're going to the medium too. Gonna push on the fuel for now, see if we can take any time out there.
Copy, box.
As Leclerc looks like he's gonna jump for Verstappen in the pit lane. Very good. Keep pressing on here with George. There's a fresh set of mediums from Verstappen, so I guess they were saving one in the pits. Same goes for Gasly. Just gonna watch along with Nyck here. Surprised they kept Ocon's long as they did on those tires. Top 3 pitting. Probably gonna get stuck in the pits by one of them. There we go. Medium tires going on. 2.6. No, actually both of them were past us, so. All right. George re-inherits the lead. See where Nyck comes out. Out in P6. Got another pack approaching. Should be out ahead of them. Okay. I'll take it. P6 for re-entry. Very good.
Increasing lift and coast just a little.
Looks like Sainz and Ocon got stuck in traffic, so that was the best case scenario. Nailed it in terms of the timing. So I'll probably bring Nyck in ahead of target, so probably on 47. Or 45 or 46, actually. Probably 46. X in sector 1, not sure what happened. Looks like an Alfa Romeo went off. Looks like Fernando Alonso. Turn 4, looks like his wing's fine.
Let's have a look. Now watch this.
See what happened
Here's
there.
Alonso's car.
It looks like it just went straight off me, just booped the wall.
They've lost control,
And, yeah.
there's the crash.
Same thing happened to Ricardo, except the front wing appears to be okay on that Alfa Romeo. But hey, Alfa's been pretty strong this year. They'll take them, hopefully out some points contention today. Gasly's still up there in P4. Does have fastest lap right now, but he's following along Verstappen and Leclerc. As DeVries is not anywhere close to that pack. 3.5 seconds off of them, almost 4 seconds actually. It's clear Magnussen by 5 seconds, who's still in the hard tires. They are trying to one-stopper. Actually, no, that can be hard to do, but who knows? Alon's on the pits anyway. Didn't look like the front wing was all that damaged, so. Oh, what's going on? Oh, okay. Oh, I just had drive-through or something. Well, new set of mediums going on. Bit peculiar. And not very odd. Well, he's going all the way back 19th. Actually, probably 20th, because here comes Latifi. There goes Latifi. Not a great race for the Spaniard in front of his home crowd. Cars with the hard tires finally coming in. Magnussen, Norris, and Stroll. Someone else locks up. Sector 3. I think that was Latifi. Maybe.
Looks like there's been a
It was Latifi. Well, medium tires going on. Stroll, Magnussen. Magnussen actually got stuck in the pits. Actually lose 2 spots there. I was going to have an unsafe release right into those guys. But hard tire to medium tire for those. I think their strategy calls for going to the softs at the end. Looks like everybody's going to be on soft tires at the very end of this thing. So with that, because Sainz and Ocon were stuck behind those cars on the hard tires, it's now a 9-second gap between Nyck and Carlos. So pretty well insulated right now. A little under 4 seconds behind Perez, but well clear of the cars behind from Nyck. Bottas now pitting last car on the hard tire. He'll go to the mediums as well. Coming 25 to go. There we go right now. Just a quick look at what's going on right now. 6.5 seconds clear of Verstappen, who's still fighting with Leclerc. Got Gasly and Perez just behind him. Nyck, again, about 6 seconds behind the both of them. Was 10 seconds clear of Ocon, Sainz, Ricciardo. Look at Tsunoda once again. Williams trying to get their first points here. Yeah, just clear of Vettel right now. Tsunoda's racecraft really come a long way. And, you know, I do mention contingency plans for what happens if Nyck keeps playing the turd. Maybe Tsunoda's a contingency plan. I don't know. Spoilers. I'm just saying. Or maybe I'm saying too much. And maybe it's misdirection. Who knows? There's a narrative going on. Woo! So anyways, pit window is going to open in 3 laps. George might not bring him in as soon as it opens. And for Nyck, pit window is going to open in 2 laps. It's roughly the same time, but I mean, we could really double pit both of them because there's a 13-second gap between them on track. And pit stops again are only about 2.6, 2.7 for us. I don't know. Sit tight here. Pretty comfortable with the lead at the moment. Be coming for our soft tires here in just a little bit. All right, Ricciardo the first to pit, but again, I think he is a bit off cycle because he did have that crash over in turn 4. Let's see what tire he goes to here. Remember, he started on soft, and strategy would call for him to go back on soft, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. So the question is, well, I mean, again, Nyck is well insulated enough. We don't have to bring him in right this second. Same goes for George. Really just monitoring what the rest of these guys do. Everyone is within the strategy right now. So we'll see if anyone in this little pack decides to come in early. Yeah, Leclerc's coming in, so George will come in the next lap. Just so we can stave that off, and that's probably when Nyck was going to come in as well. And actually, I want to see
in the pit lane now.
once Leclerc does get out of the pits, if he's got another set of scuffs on or if he's got a fresh set, because George has a fresh set, so does Nyck, because we were kind of strategizing how many sets to use in the pits. I think those are scuffs. Let's see. Kind of look like scuffs. They are scuffs. Okay. All right, we'll have fun trying to make those go 20 laps or 21 laps. So with that, you probably don't have to bring him in right this second, given that. Although Nyck, you're still going to come in this lap. Fresh set soft's going to go on for Nyck's car.
Skips a pit confirm.
Copy, box.
Leclerc is gaining pretty quickly as Perez is going to be coming in. Not for Verstappen, which is rather surprising. Remember, everyone's going to be going to softs for their final stint here. Ocon also coming in the pits. As we will have George all set to go to his fresh set of soft tires. George down, or Nyck down away 2.6.
Box, box, box.
Here comes Leclerc past him on the pit, or
Yes,
on the
box.
racetrack. Surprised they didn't bring Verstappen or Gasly in first there. All right. Caution sector 3. Looks like a Williams got hit by something.
Sounds like someone's locked
Oh,
up.
Tsunoda. Oh no.
Here's the
Blocked up in
replay.
turn 12.
Now we see the Williams here.
So that's his
That
chance of
lockup
points
could have
gone.
cost
Well,
them dearly.
no, yeah, he went off pretty well there and came to a stop. So, bye-bye points for Williams. Nailed on a strategy there for DeVries. He's still over 10 seconds clear of Ocon. 6 seconds back from Perez. That's about where he started. So here comes George into the pit lane. No, he's got the Haas right in front of him. That's not great. At least we're not clear racetrack behind. Rush says softs on. 2.7 bit slow there. That's okay. Verstappen also in the pits.
So Verstappen in the pit lane now.
He's now down and away. We should get out clear as Sainz, so Sainz can't play blocker for his teammate. And got out ahead of Latifi. So that was best case scenario there. Push on the fuel. Actually, maybe wait to push on the fuel until tires come with temp a little bit.
Copy. And save fuel.
Yeah, Perez got out ahead of Verstappen there with the undercut. Both are on scuffs though. So pretty happy with everything. Gasly staying out right now. Reggie's coming this lap though. So yeah, Leclerc took out a little bit of time. He's 4 seconds behind Leclerc. Or Leclerc's 4 seconds behind George. He's going to have to get around his teammate and the Haas Latifi. There comes Gasly in the pits now. Should get by with ease. Got bonus fuel in the tank. So go ahead and burn a little bit of that. Imagine Sainz coming in here as well. Yes, he is. Push on the fuel with Nyck as well. Should get around Sainz, no problem here. Yep, there goes Nyck, back up to P6. Not gonna get to Gasly in time, but I think once they get to negative 0.01
Increase in lifting coast.
kilograms of fuel, then we'll just back it off. And the car's starting the hard tires now coming in. Norris, Stroll, Magnussen, Albon also coming in. They're going their softs now. So with that, it actually kicks Alonso back up to the points, even after his crash. So, hey, double points for the Spaniards today. Bottas going to have to come in as well, as he was also on that hard tire strategy to start the race. So also bring Ricciardo back up into the points. But again, Ricciardo's asking his soft tires to go a very long way. That's 69% right now. With 15 laps to go, I don't think they're going to make it. Really, that applies to everyone else on scuffs as well. They're asking their tires to go a long way as well. Ricciardo might be looking for a pass. Nope. Never mind. They're stuck behind Bottas at the moment anyway. Actually, Alonso's on a medium tire as well, so I think he might have to pit. Reckon up a bit. And Bottas coming in, but Alonso again on some old mediums as well. There's gonna be a sit and duck for Ricciardo, who goes right past. 10 to go for George now. Let's just put Albon down a lap. Yeah, leads now up to 7 seconds. Again, our tires are fresher than Verstappen's, whose tires are fresher than Leclerc's. Those two are going to keep on scrapping as Leclerc gets by Verstappen again, going on turn 1. But yeah, got some excess fuel in the tank. Tires are going to make it beautifully. Same goes for Nyck's tires. As Nyck again, now about 13 seconds clear. The Sainz, just under 5 seconds clear Perez. Gasly actually gets around Perez. So I'll be pretty happy with P6 for Nyck. Really, any result where he just keeps on track, I'm happy. Because George, we know, is our #1 at this point. Yeah, everyone's positive on fuel. Things looking pretty good here. Not much traffic up ahead for George, except Joe Guan Yu and the Aston Martin, who are going to put down a lap. They'll have clear track ahead of him. So just keep on track. It'll be smooth sailing. It's just made my life so much easier. Here comes George coming in the background. Joe just goes off track. So don't have to get held up at all. There goes George. And Alonso's bid for the points coming up short here. He's going to have to pit, as here comes a whole bunch of traffic down the front straight before he even gets to the box. Soft tires going on. Going to be too low, too late. Could go for the fastest lap at least. Take that away from everyone as
Watch out for the ERS.
drain George of the ERS.
Yep, fine.
To try and get fastest lap, but he just can't pry away from Verstappen.
3
So
laps remaining.
here's hoping Alonso can do the trick. Nyck's out.
So we are low on battery.
Nyck's out of battery.
Okay.
But it's 2.5 seconds behind Perez. I don't know if he's going to get there in time. I don't want to go aggressive on the tires because, again, there is the chance that he can just go off track, and we're trying not to do that with Nyck. So we're just kind of just strategize and just sit tight. Do the best we can with what we got. It's got 3 to go here. Coming to 1 to go for Nyck.
Don't be afraid to use the tires.
Okay.
Coming to 1 to go for George. Going to push as much as we can here. Ran him out of battery. Going to go aggressive with the tires. Just hope he doesn't bin it.
Keep pushing, 1 more lap.
Okay.
Got some fuel left in the tank. Nyck, we're just going to have hang on here. And we're just trying to pry fastest lap away from Max's fingers. Trying to get as much points as we can, at least hopefully get up to second in constructors. I know, again, the goal for the season is to win the whole thing, really, to complete our long-term goal for the team. We also want to get George back up there in the driver's standings hunt. Careful of that, don't want to run him out of fuel.
Please increase a lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
Just conserve that. Doesn't
Save
matter what
fuel.
happened to Abu Dhabi. Let's not have that. There he comes. George Russell in control, wins the Spanish Grand Prix by a whopping, well, actually Alonso took the fastest laps. You know what? Not all bad, because Verstappen didn't get it, so I don't care.
Russell wins it! First over the line.
Verstappen takes P2, Leclerc's going to take P3. Nyck's going to come across the line here. P6. Pretty happy with that. All right, so points paid position says George gets his 2nd victory of the season. Got George Russell, Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc making up your podium. Then the rest of the positions beyond there, Gasly, Perez, De Vries, Sainz, Ocon, Ricciardo, and Bottas gets the final points position. Rest of the running order, Lando, Lance Stroll, Vettel, Magnussen, Alonso finishes a lowly P15. Then you had Tsunoda, Albon, Joe Guan Yu, Schumacher, and Latifi. Driver standings now. George back up to 2nd, but thing is, still a commanding lead for Verstappen, what with his 4 victories this season. Just under a 50-point lead, 46-point lead from what it looks like for Max Verstappen. Nyck gained some points, but still in P7 in the driver's standing. Constructors, we get back up to 2nd. But again, long way to go. 65 points behind Red Bull, and we're now 3 points clear of Ferrari. So we got a driver development point for George to use here. Probably one for Oliver, as yeah, he just gains points like nobody's business. Gonna put that into smoothness. Again, just churning points like nobody's business. Again, if we don't replace Nyck early, like he gets it together, Oliver is probably going to be his replacement, because I imagine he'll have eclipsed him in terms of his overall driver ability within 2 years. George, I'm going to put this, my friend, into control. Although your control is pretty much as high as, just about as high as it could possibly go anyway. Really do need to work on these though, adaptability, overtaking, and defending. But yeah, what with where we are at in terms of how good our car is to control and all that, probably good to put that in consistency for right now. But anyways, it's going to do it for us. Monaco's up next. We're going to have... Actually, no, I realized I thought we'd have the upgrades in place for Monaco. I guess not. That's going to be on the car ahead of Azerbaijan. Oh well. But hey, very strong result there. Let's hope we can keep it up and hopefully do well in Monaco. But yeah, second victory of the season. Second victory for George. Things hopefully looking up. We'll see, but hey, I'll enjoy temporarily being back in control. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when future episodes come out. And to everybody, thank you for watching.